Well, the news today that Woolworths is undertaking a 4-year deal with SPC Ardmona to source some $70 million worth of canned goods over a number of years. SPC Ardmona will provide them with the raw fruit for their home brands over the next few years. It's fantastic news for SPC Ardmona, and it puts into context some of the debate that was going on, and it provides us a lesson as well from the government's decision not to provide assistance to SPC Ardmona when it had a request in for some $25 million. What happened at the time was that the Victorian government, it had assistance on the table and it finally provided that assistance. The company, Coca-Cola Amatil, put a bit of extra money in as well. The local member, Sharman Stone, very, very bravely criticised the government over its attitude to not putting in the assistance. But then what happened was there was a community campaign of people who said, look, if you want to keep this place, if you want to keep these growers providing fruit to this cannery, go out and buy the products. What we've seen in that context is a 60% increase in their sales this year. And all of that is because of the campaign that was run off the back of the threat to the organisation and the government's refusal to put the money in. In fact, it now looks like that refusal may have been the springboard for that community action. Now, what it does tell us is when there is this argument over growing local and buying local, it means nothing unless you're prepared to go out there and actually vote with your wallet. What happened on this occasion is people did go to supermarkets. They did buy SPC products. They bought it because they knew it was being grown by people in the area of southern New South Wales and northern Victoria. And as a result, that organisation now seems set for some sort of future. And logically, we should all be happy about that, because car making, there's no future for car making in Australia. We don't need to make cars. But we have the potential to grow the food for the rest of Asia. These booming countries in Asia, they need food. We can grow the food. So a place like SPC Ardmona is an absolute no-brainer. That's why I think the government should have invested money. The fact that it didn't, I think, is a wrong decision. But as a result of that wrong decision, community action came in. SPC Ardmona now looks like it has a future. So it's a very, very good result. And it does indicate again, as I say, if you want to keep an Australian producer going, go out there and patronise it. No good standing on the sidelines saying we want to keep it Australian. In this case, people did it, and that's why SPC Ardmona is going to continue.